Hello friends, welcome to the Networks. My name is advertise Francis. In this video, we are going to see how to configure EIGRP STUB. In this video, we will see STUB connected, leak map, receive only, redistributed, static, and summary. So first of all, we are going to assign the IP addresses as per the diagram, and let's configure it. So starting from router 1, you can see on router 1 we have loopback and one serial interface. So on router 1 to the terminal, here we have 4 loopbacks, 0 and 3. One serial interface. Okay. So in the same way, on router 2 we have 1 serial and 4 loopback interfaces. See? Okay. Now router 3. But I request you please not skip the video. On router 3. We also have 4 loopback interface and 1 serial interface. Now router 4, that's the terminal. Here also back and serial interface. Now router 5. See? Okay. Now router 6. The terminal. And now on router 8. In the last, we are going to configure on router 7 because it's a center router. Router 8. Okay. Now on router 7. As of now, we have successfully configured the IP address scheme as per the topology. Now we are going to configure the EIGRP on router 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. On router 7, we are going to configure the static route between router 7 and router 8. On router 8, we are going to configure the default route in order to reach these networks from router 8. Okay. So starting from router 1, we route router EIGRP 6.11.0.0 network. Here we have 11 dot network and 1 dot network. So 1.0.0.0. Another network is 11.0.0.0. The last one is summary. Okay, on router 2. Here also we have router EIGRP 6.1.0 network 2.0.0.0 right 12.0.0.0 no sorry. On router 3 router EIGRP 6.1.0 network. We have 3.0.0.0 and network 13 dot network, which is the loopback and the north. On router 4, we have router EIGRP 6.0 network Here we have 4. The loop back is 14. Nodes. Router 5. EIGRP 6 by 100. What? 5.3.3.0. What? 15.3.3.0. Oh, somebody. Router 6. And we have router EIGRP 6 by 100. And the network 6.3.0. What? 16.3.3.0. Oh, somebody. On router 7, here we have one static route. So first we configure the static route, IP route, into the IP route. Let me begin on that. So save your time. Can you see? Okay. Now, router EIGRP 6 by 100, and the network will be 1.3.6.0, networks 2.3.6.0, and networks 3.3.3.0, network 4.3.3.0, network 5.3.3.0, network 6.3.0.0. There we have 6 neighborship. Okay. Now let's configure the default route on router 8. So IP route 0.0.0.0.0 and serial, like the next okay. So 8.8.8.2. You can also use the serial. Let me show you. IP route 0.0.0.0.0 and the serial 4/6/6. This would also work the same way, just like we have written previously. Now let's verify from router 1. Which IP route? Let's see. You will see 11.network, which is directly connected. 12.network from router 2. 13.network from router 3. 14.network from router 4. 15.network from router 5. And 16.network from router 6. Let me redistribute the static route, so you will also see the 18.network on router 1. So on router 7, redistribute static. Okay. Let's verify one more time to show IP route. Now you will see this, the 18.network, which is the redistributed. You will see the EX means the EIGRP external. Okay, now on router 2, then you will see if you IP route. Let's see all the networks are in there on router 2 table. On router 3, which IP route. Let's verify on router 3 also. Let's see. Okay, now router 4. If you IP route. On router 4, we have all the networks in its routing table. On router 5, if you IP route. Directly connected EIGRP external and the EIGRP routes. Yeah. Show IP route. Also on router 7, show IP route. Okay. See, we have successfully configured the EIGRP on all the interface. You will not see the EIGRP routes on router 8 because we have not redistributed this. Let me show you. Show IP routes. Okay. Here you will see only the static route, default route here. So let's bring from router 1 to rest of the routers. Between 12.0.0.1. Okay, and 13.0.0.1. 14.0.0.1. 15.0.0.1. 16.0.0.1. Let's try to bring each 18 network, okay? To bring 18.0.0.1. Okay. So all the routers we will to communicate each other. Let's configure EIGRP STUB. Okay. First, we are going to configure the summary route on router 3. Let's bring see on router 7 on any route on router 1. You will see this IP route. Here you will see the 13 dot network. Here we have 13.0.1.0, 0.0, and 13.0.3.0, and 13.0.2.0 network. We want that router 3 will advertise only the summary route. Okay. So router 3. First on router 3 here we have serial 4/2. Okay. So interface serial 4/2 is summary EIGRP and address will be 65100. You will see the IP address, which is the 13.0.0.0, and the mask will be 255.255.252.0. Router EIGRP 65100. EIGRP STUB. Here you will see summary, do advertise, summary routes only. Okay, so summary, you will see the neighborship is changed. Now let's verify on router 1. Before you will see this 13 dot network here. Here we have 5 networks. Okay. So now once again we'll show IP route. Let's see. Now you will not see the 13 dot network whole range. Instead you will see the summary route. You see? Now when we try to ping the 13 dot network, 13.0.0.1, 1, okay, you can see the can ping, 1.1, ping, 2.1, ping, and 3.1, ping. Okay, let's verify on the router 2, and also you'll see here. Okay, now let's see to show IP route. Now you will see only the summary route here. Router 3 is advertising only the summary route. Once again, let's try to ping 13.1.13.3.1. Okay, now let's see on router 4. Okay, before the boost IP route. See, only the summary route and router 5. Now boost IP route, only the summary route here, and router 6. Boost IP route, only the summary route. Okay, and router 7. Boost IP route, only the summary route. So I hope you understand what is the meaning of this summary. The router only advertise the summary route instead of advertising each network, just like this before. For the router 3 advertising each network, now only the summary route here. Okay, now the next step is let's say, so now we are going to configure EIGRP STUB receive only on router 1. Let's see, on router EIGRP 65100 EIGRP STUB, and then you will see the receive only is to see the set IP EIGRP as receive only neighbors. So let's configure and see what will happen. See only. Okay, let's give a minute to establish a neighborship. Okay, now let's verify on this show IP out. Here you will see there's no difference, and when we try to see on router 7, okay, this show IP route. Okay, here you will notice that router 7 is not getting the 11 dot network. Then you will see. Let's try router 6. Before you will see here the 11 dot network, but after we configure the receive only on router 1, let's see. We show IP route. There is no 11 dot network here. Okay, as well as router 5. Which show IP route. There also there is no 11 dot network, and router 4 which show IP route, and also okay, on router 4 there is no 11 dot network in its routing table, and on router 3 which show IP routes. Also there is no 11 dot network. What will happen is then we configure the receive only on router 1 here. Router 1 will only receive the routes and install in its routing table, but router 1 is not able to send the routes or network to other routers. As you can see here, there is no show IP. You can see here is no 11 dot network in router 2, on router 3, on router 4, router 5. Means router 1 is only able to receive the routes. Okay. So now we have successfully configured the receive only. Now the next is, let's see. Now we are going to see the static. EIGRP STUB static. Do advertise static routes. So first we see here, when we see the show IP route, here you will see the 18 dot network via the static. S stand for the static. Okay. Here also you will see the static. Okay. So now, router 2. Okay. Now on router 7, configure router EIGRP 65100 EIGRP STUB, and we are using now the static. Okay, so static. You can see the neighborship is up, it's changed. Now let's see what happened to show IP routes. On router 6 to show IP route. Here you will see router 7 is only advertise the static routes. Okay. Before, the router 7 is advertising all the routes learned from different routers, but now when we configure here the EIGRP STUB static, means it's advertise only the static routes. Router 7 will advertise only the static routes. Okay. Here you will see router 7 advertise only the static route, and router 6 learn these routes via router 7, because router 7 is the hub and all the routers is the spokes as per the topology. Let's see on router 5. Before, you will see here's all the different networks. Now we show IP route. Here you see now router 5 has only the EX route, means external EIGRP external routes. Okay. Now on router 4, do show IP route also, and router 3 do show IP route. You can see, and router 2 do show IP route, and of course on router 1, which we previously configured as a STUB receive only, to show IP routes. See, router 1 is only able to receive the routes, so it receives only the static route. So first let me router EIGRP 65100 and EIGRP STUB static. Let me change this. Okay. The neighborship is changed. Now when we try to now, as you can see now, all the routes are restored. Okay. So as of now, we have seen the receive only and summary static stuff. Okay. So now there's one more connected. Okay. So let's see. So EIGRP 65100, EIGRP STUB and connected. Let me put the question mark here, and you will see advertise only the connected routes. Okay, which means whatever is connected with router 7 only advertise that connected route. So by default, all the interface is connected with router 7, so it did. Yes. Okay. Changing. Okay. On router 1, which we configure the receive only, so do show IP route. You will see router 7 is advertising only the connected route. Means router 7 is connected with 1 dot network, 2 dot network, 3 dot network, 4 dot network, 5 dot network, 6 dot network. Okay. So these are the networks router 7 is connected. Router 7 is advertising only the directly connected route, but not these loopback addresses. Okay. So let's see on router 2. To show IP route. Here also router 7 is only advertising the directly connected route. On router 3, to show IP route. Here also. On router 4, let me write this way. To show IP route EIGRP. Now you will see more clearly. Only the on router 5. Here also to show IP route EIGRP. You will see only advertise directly connected routes. To show IP route EIGRP. Here also on router 6. So you can see this is the way you can configure advertise only the connected route only. So it will advertise only directly connected routes. So now, so as of now, what we have configured is the summary and static receive only connected. And there's one only left, the leap map. So I'm going to make a dedicated video for the leak map. But if you want to see what is the leak map, how to configure the leak map, and also you want to see the EIGRP stub, what is EIGRP stub, and you want to go more deep in the stubs. So there's a link in the description. I have wrote everything about the EIGRP stub and the route leak map. Let me show you. There's a link in the description, so you can visit it out. I have wrote everything about the EIGRP stub, so you can read and you can configure. If you have any doubt, you can visit it out here, and there's lots of other topic over here also. And I have wrote about the leak map also. So how to configure the leak map. So there's a link in the description box about this too. And there's also so many topics here. So I hope you like this video. If you like, please give a thumbs up. And thank you so much for watching this video. And see you next time.